Alright, yo, test, test. This is the melting pot. First of all, I'm over here watching the Giants game. And this is like the worst shit I've ever seen in my life. Not the worst, I'm just exaggerating, but holy shit, man. It's like, I see why I see why Beckham Jr. is pissed, but I see why Eli Manning is pissed. And I see why like the defense is pissed. I see why the crowd is pissed. I see why I'm pissed. Like, everybody has a version of why somebody's pissed. That don't make sense, but if you see what's going on TV, like, everybody who fucks up, they want to complain as if it was somebody else's fault, but it was their fault. And it's just like, come on, dog. Like, the one who I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm giving props to is the running back, and he's a rookie. He's a rookie. You know, he's telling people chill. No, not. Let's not get crazy. Let's not, let's not celebrate too early, whatever. And it's just like, yo, I agree. Like you can tell right now, if you throw Beckham a touchdown, he'll fucking celebrate his ass off. He'll bring a fucking mariachi right now. And it's like 37,000 to like 13 in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes left. You know what I mean? I wasn't gonna start with this at all. I'm gonna start, of course, with the shit that's going on all over the world that's causing mass hysteria. That, according to Don Lemon, Kanye's mom is rolling in the grave right now. Yeah, you could tell. I can't have power in this world. Cause if I did, man, you know how many people I put to sleep, man. I say that now because I know I don't have that power. But jeez, like, why are we? Listen, I think the villains in real life. This is gonna be controversial, and I'm just talking out my ass, whatever. But I think like the real villains in our life, we don't even know what the hell they went through. And it's easy to see like in Marvel. Like, you'd be like, oh shit, I kind of get why, what's this dude's name? Thanos. Damn, I understand why kind of Thanos, I kind of understand where Thanos is coming from. Shit like that, but it's just like I see it with people who, obviously, who the hell knows is good or bad, but according to the Alphabet Boys and according to what the hell the winners are, which is America all the time, and therefore whoever they beat and clear up, they make them look bad and make America look good. There's a long history of that. But, according to history, it's just like we have a lot of bad people. Oh, they were this, they were that. They just put a term, socialist, capitalist, some shit this, all that shit. And it's just like, damn, but you don't even know what the fuck. Like, I remember when they were obviously programming us before Trump became president. They were programming us with the oh, listen, Putin is this, Putin is that, Putin is this, Putin is that. He kills so many people. He's killing people. He's killing it. And it's like, I ain't gonna lie, he did kill some people. Like, you see some videos of people trying to like assassinate him and shit, like with that car accident, a car going like the opposite way in the highway and shit, but he wasn't even in there. I see shit like that, but it's just like, man, here in the United States, it's too lenient, and that's okay, because this is part of the United States, but it's not okay, because when you see like how the media twist shit, and it's just like, damn, the media, this is what people just bank on every day. They're programmed, that's why that name is so special when it comes to what the hell it does and how it's connected with the TV. It's the first programming we have. Once we break off of that shit, you know what I'm saying, that's when we can be like, okay, wait a minute, and we look at all this shit as a joke. And I definitely tell my friends, like, yo, ignorance is definitely bliss. That quote is like in my top 50 of quotes. I don't even know what the fuck is number 1, number 2, 20, 30, 40. I just made that up. But it's just like, yo, listen, ignorance is bliss, man. When you see, listen, I had a conversation in the barbershop about these rappers from reggaeton and shit, because I don't listen to that shit. Like, to me, it's just like, oh god, it's like, this is rap, like, kind of like in the 2000s when it was just so programming. And it's just like, if you don't have money, you a bitch, you a loser. And it's like, being grown, it's like, yeah, they're kind of right. But it's just like, you see, they're using music and they're just turning it into a weapon. You know, and we don't even know that. We over here, a young teenager, and you know, we like, fuck it. We just want to go to that school dance and have, you know, women just, you know what I'm saying, grind on us. That's the mentality. That's my mentality back in the days. But now how I see how it is like, oh, wait a minute, we all fucking programmed. You know, and whoever that seemed that's not in the program, they look like weirdos. And I was one of them. I was calling people weirdos. And now I'm the weirdo. You know? And you can see like on social media. That's why I had to cut the fucking I had to cut the comments on my social media, because people just ask stupid questions. And it's just like, yo, you're not at the level of thinking I'm at. And that sounds crazy, because I know I sound like fucking narcissistic and all that, but it's just like, yo, people are not doing their research when it comes to what's going on in current events. And I don't blame them. You know, this is the thing, you can't blame them, because I was like that. If you would have told me like fucking 10 years ago about, oh, yo, what's the government voting? You know, I would have been like, man, get the fuck out of here. Dipset, nigga, come on. You know what I'm saying? That's all that was on my mind. Dipset and Jordans. Dipset and Jordans. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because it's like a weird cycle that's like, our parents tell us shit and they're like almost 75% wrong, but usually they're like, that whole 25% is like hardcore bombs that you notice only when you get older. And it's like, fuck, man. Like, what the fuck? You know? So just imagine that with each generation. You know, imagine trying to convince kids that are listening to Lil Yachty and shit. And this is the part where I'm supposed to say, oh, nothing against them. No, I don't give a fuck. Like, with the music, how the way it's going on now, it definitely let me know that there's programming, and the programming is so good. It's so good. And that just lets me know that it's just like, wow, you know, with enough money, I'm just watching the fucking Giants game, and it's just like every time there's a third down, it's like a first down. It's an automatic first down. It's like they're always like it's like 1 and inches. It's like it's like automatic. They're gonna get it. Jesus. I mean, the defensive coordinator gotta go. Somebody gotta go. Everybody gotta go, probably. But anyways, I probably forgot exactly what I was saying. Yeah, I did forget. And I'm gonna just keep going through this shit. This is raw file. I'm gonna just keep going. But man, I don't know. Oh, but I know I was talking about programming, but it's just like, okay, I got it. So it's just like this. Listen, I just saw a post on Cycle Media. It's called, I forgot the handle is called Cycle, and it's pretty like a lot of followers and shit, and they make memes and stuff. And it just said, Cardi B, the queen of female rap. It must have said queen of female rap. It must have said female rap, because I know they probably wouldn't dare say. No, I think it just that ass said queen of rap. No female rap, nothing. Queen of rap. Obviously, it makes sense. And I was just like, and then it showed right below, it showed a picture with her big ass fucking whale tongue out, and then it showed like her stats. And then when you see the stats, it's like streaming. It's like BET Awards. It's like, who the fuck gives a fuck about BET Awards? When back in the days, we used to watch the BET Awards, like I did. I used to watch the BET Awards to see one of us at least get it, but it wasn't the fucking top notch. Top notch is Grammys. But I bet you this though. But who knows? The Grammys probably they've been sold fucking they've been sold themselves. But if she's the queen of rap, you know, let's see her win Grammys, and let's see her sweep from Grammys. Like Lauryn Hill did. But let's see her sweep. Let's see Cardi B sweep from Grammys, because you know the fucking Grammys won't do that. They might have their they might lean with their people who, you know, in the high ups, you know, record label, the Illuminati, or whatever the fuck y'all want to consider that. The money makers, the people that give the envelopes under the table. The Grammys might, for the right amount, they might fucking really just be like, let's give it all to this person. I doubt it, but who knows? But what I'm saying is just like, yo, with the right amount of money, you could literally make anyone a star. She clearly doesn't write her own lyrics, right? And she married to Offset. And these are the same people that, as soon as they wrote for Beyonce, you can just tell what the fuck You can just tell that they wrote for her. She was talking about petites and whatever the fuck he watches. And it's like, Beyonce, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? In that latest album with the Carters. And I ain't gonna lie, there was like 2 songs I like. Yeah, but let's not even talk about the drummer that accuses her of extreme witchcraft or whatever the hell it is. And speaking about witchcraft, man, let's not act like we're not seeing that shit all around. You see Lil Wayne putting the stamp on his album artwork. You see a GOAT. The fact that everybody just saying that putting that tag GOAT on anybody who does like consistent 17 straight consistency plays, you see people in the comments, oh, automatic GOAT. Oh yeah, the GOAT. This person's the GOAT. Oh yeah, the GOAT. It's just like, damn. I never hear people mention that fucking word so much. And then you see fucking Lil Wayne. I don't know, I guess he celebrated his Carter 5 or Carter 6, whatever. And he got a GOAT pendant for the chain with like the facial tattoos. It's just like, yo, what the fuck is everybody so, you know, infatuated with the GOAT? Sabrina just came out, the reboot. Of course they do the reboots now because nobody got fucking creativity. Because if you do have creativity, guess what? You're not gonna get hired. You're gonna get hired by the people that just agrees to what the fuck they want to put out. This is just me talking out my ass. So disagree with me. I hope I'm wrong. I'm willing to be wrong. Not like other people. People just don't want to be wrong. People just want to pick teams and hold on to them teams, and even if the fucking bolts is coming out and they know the ride is about to fucking break up and fall, they still ride, and then they're on the floor still riding for them. Then they look stupid, you know. And this is why I feel like, okay, if Kanye's a coon, all right, let's go. We're gonna find out. Only time will tell. But I'm willing to be wrong. I'm willing to be like, damn, you know what? 8 years passed and fucking Trump got reelected and all that, and nothing fucking happened in the hood. I'm willing to admit that. Because you know what? When Obama became president, I voted. Obviously, I've been spoken about this before. But then when that 2012 came, I was like, ugh, this nigga sounds like fucking Bush. And then you find out these motherfuckers chill left and right. You see every picture now with them. But that's how it felt. As soon as this feels with Trump, you know, I do have I agree with a lot of shit that Trump says, man, because it's just like, yo, this is our last fucking hope, yo. So if this doesn't work, then it's over forever. I'm not gonna just give a fuck. Listen, man, if I see Jesus come down and run for president, I'm gonna have 10% that's like, you know, like, ugh. And I'm exaggerating, obviously, but it's just like, that's how bad it is, man. With every president, we learn, and it's just like, oh, so then I understand why people be like, oh, you know, Trump is just a celebrity or whatever. But let's not forget that the unemployment, like, we can't just overlook this shit, because this is shit that the past president couldn't do. The GDP went from 1 to 4, and that's fucking a big deal. The stock market, you know what I'm saying? It's to the point that the Federal Reserve is fucking with the numbers and is fucking with the percentages, to the point that Trump is even calling them out on TV. So that means that Trump is going against the Federal Reserve. This is the part where Kennedy got assassinated. This is like, they're like, all right, chill, buddy, you gotta go. So don't be surprised if he gets assassinated. Like if Trump gets assassinated. Like, it seems like all fun and jokes, but just don't be surprised. And when that happens, that's when you know it's over. That's when you know it's over. Everybody panic, because at the end of the day, these people got that much amount of power. You know what I'm saying? But going back to that whole shit about, listen, man, in the music industry, you can't trust no more. I can just pick any person from the corner and be like, I'm gonna make you a star. Don't worry about writing. Just really, you know, try your best to do the lyrics and do the flow and seem convincing. And seem convincing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, as long as a person can have the right flow for whatever the hell they're gonna write for her or him, they're a star. Because you know the record label gonna be like, yo, Nielsen scan or whatever, or whoever the hell the platform's gonna be on, It's just like, oh, let's put these numbers and manipulate the numbers. Cause let's keep it real, man. People don't like to. No, not people don't like to say it, but people don't even remember that even CD numbers were getting finagled or finessed to make it look like it's big. So you're gonna tell me now, with the internet and all this fucking cyber hacking, and not even that, because they don't even need that. It just needs like a little agreement and like, hey, I got this artist here, make them look good. You know what I mean by that, and extra amount of money, whatever is gonna be in that account or whatever, a foundation, whatever. You can't trust these people. That's my point. Because once you trust something so bad, you're gonna fall for it, and then you're gonna find yourself like kind of defending it. You're like, whoa, what the fuck am I defending it for? Like, if somebody else would have did this, I would have been on it. So listen, the whole point is that don't be surprised. That's why you gotta come up with these thoughts. It's like, yo, don't be surprised if this happened, because if this happened before, just with history, and then follow the money, so you won't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna tell me that with the internet or just the web itself, now you won't really physically buy a CD. Now you just gotta listen to it. That's buying it now. So now what these people do is, oh, you see the spins, 77 million in a week, and it's just like, oh shit. So you automatically say like, oh shit, this album is the bomb. This is the best album I ever heard. I'm gonna have to listen to it. That's it. That's it. I just gotta listen to it. And you listen to it, you might not even like it, but you heard it, and that just counts. You know, and it's funny because after fucking Pusha T put the fucking how you call it, like the window after basically Pusha T put the window spray on Drake, washed him off. You go online, man, you still see people thinking that like Pusha T lost. Unbelievably, it's to the point that it's like, yeah, but he went too far. I listen, man, I never heard that in hip hop battle. I never heard that. That just lets me know that Drake was not supposed to lose. This was like a glitch in the Matrix. Pusha T was a glitch in the Matrix, which makes me think that Pusha T must have had some shit for him when he did Infrared, because it was like a fucking perfect chess move. But the fact that people, still defend it is like, oh, but Pusha T was, that's fucking ridiculous. That is just fucking ridiculous. I forgot. I went through so many points. I fucking forgot what the whole point I was gonna get to. But yeah, the fucking Giants lost in Jersey. I don't know how people stay there, and they gotta fucking have bad traffic coming back. I would just leave. I would have just left in the second quarter. Once you see Beckham leave early in the second quarter before halftime, so you know you gotta get the fuck out of here. All these people do are gonna argue, and it's a wrap. But anyways, so obviously everybody panicking. You see the T.I. coming out and saying that he's already offended because of the Kanye meeting. Motherfucker, at least Kanye went to the fucking Oval Office. The same place where Jay-Z basically told Meek Mill, who was scheduled to show up and meet Trump. He basically told him, like, don't show up. It's bad for your image. What image? His image already is fucking bad. He went to jail on some stupid shit, right? That's, y'all don't want to say stupid shit, right? So when he trying to fight it, this nigga Jay-Z come out of nowhere and just puts the brakes on him. For what and for who? At the end of the day, all this politics shit don't mean shit if you're trying to get people out of jail. Cause those people in jail must be like, yo, for real, y'all fell for that okie doke, my nigga. Like, at least they're gonna hear you out. Try it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you see what's going on. And the only problem I had with Kanye on the Oval Office is the bad words. It's like, come on, you're next to Jim Brown or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If I had to nitpick some shit, it would be that. Other than that, I was totally fine because there is an attack on masculinity. Look at fucking Atlanta. It's like, come on, we're gonna just ignore the rappers coming out of Atlanta dancing mad fruity and fucking and rappers dressing mad crazy. Like, well, what, yo, hold up, we still. This is the illest. This is the illest Twilight Zone episodes that's going on right now, and I never seen nothing like this. And just imagine if I never seen nothing like this. Just imagine what probably was going on, and I just wasn't up on it because I was just like influenced by, you know, hip hop, not giving a fuck about what's going on in the outside world. And that's what's going on, the outside world. That's where it's at. That's what people don't even want to see. People just want to be like, okay, you know what? Let me watch CNN. Let me watch my favorite artists. And these people are all fucking Democrats, yo. Like, how come Kanye's the only Republican? And just recently, Taylor Swift comes out and talks about she would usually go to vote for women, but this time she had to go for the dude. But guess what? The dude is Democrat. And, you know, the woman is a Republican. Self-explanatory, you know what I'm saying? It's just funny when you see this and you know this, and you see this and you know that nobody's gonna get it. You know, so you're gonna look crazy or whatever speaking about it because it's like they didn't do that research. So it leads me to think like, yo, how come other countries let people take over? Like, you know? And it's just like you can see why. It's all bread and circuses. When you give people enough distraction, they will get blinded. And then when you come with the shit to infiltrate them, they won't see that shit coming at all. They will not see that shit coming at all. At all. And that's how countries come. Listen, our parents, listen, my parents left DR. And it's crazy because think about it like this. Think about like if Japan is the place to be. And we over here in a third world country. And you gotta do everything you can, sacrifices and all that, because you know that in Japan is the place to be. That's the same shit, like basically DR to the United States. You know what I'm saying? And for our parents to make it here, and we just gonna let this shit, and we're gonna take selfies while this shit burns, like it's burning up. It's burning up because now all of a sudden with the Democrats, it's like, oh shit, hold up, they want to vote them, they want to vote Republican? No, fuck out of here. But we've been under fucking the Democratic attack our whole lives. Like, my mom dead ass told me like, yo, wait a minute, but Trump is Republican, they're the bad guys. And I looked at her like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? And this is so beast because it's like, I even didn't know that Lincoln was Republican. I thought he was Democrat. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like little shit that you be like, huh? And then you see the movie. Well, there's some movies on Netflix. This one particular on Abraham Lincoln, and they show you like the struggle of that vote because Democrats wanted that fucking plantation. They wanted the slaves still, but the Republicans looked crazy because they wanted to end that shit. And I'm pretty sure there's shit underlining that. You know, that was convenient to have the black vote. You know what I'm saying? These people never do something really for free. But just if we step out of that and we just look at it, it's like, yo, hold up. The Democrats was against that shit? The abolishment of slavery? It's like, damn, what the fuck? But they never tell us this, and the school never tells us this. Because, you know, obviously this is part of the roofing form. You know, they gotta catch us, you know what I'm saying? And it's so bad right now because it's like they even got celebrities. And that's our only hope, if you think about it. You know, like if your favorite rapper and your favorite celebrity is telling you to vote Democrat, you're not gonna vote Republican. Like, you crazy? When Jay-Z told us to throw away the fucking throwback jerseys and put button-ups, what the fuck we did? What we did? You don't even have to answer. Just look at all the pictures of like past 2002. After Show Me What You Got came out, everybody in the club went from wearing jerseys to wearing button-ups. I was in high school and I was seeing people wearing button-ups and get gas. I was rocking button-ups too. Crazy? I ain't gonna let that shit pass by. I was rocking button-ups. You know what I mean? And it's just like with me it was weird because it wasn't like I was much of a follower, which obviously looking back I was, but it's just like, yo, you see somebody rocking like the person that you like Jay-Z or whatever, and you be like, yo, you know what? You don't see it as like, yo, let me just hop on this shit because you did it. You just look at it like, yo, that shit's hot. And then you look at shit and then people look at you crazy, whatever, but that's just what it is. The influence is strong. So, just the fact that, I guess, Taylor Swift never really comes out with her political views, but remember, the midterms is coming, and this is when all the Democrats are panicking. So, of course you're gonna come out and say vote for Democrats, man. Of course, man. These people are celebrities, yo. Remember that all the celebrities talk about selling their soul and talk about them being slaves in a way because the contract, they don't even own their own masters. These people are not trying to be, they're not trying to ruffle, they're not trying to ruffle feathers, man. They're trying to do whatever the hell they tell them. Whoever they sponsor, whoever sponsored them, they do what they tell them, what they say, basically. They're not gonna fuck that up. But can you blame them though? Because at the end of the day, they're not gonna be like, yo, Cardi B, here's a check for your apartment bills and shit. We're not gonna do that. So of course they think like that. They don't give a fuck about us. They don't give a fuck. You think Cardi B gives a fuck about the hood no more? Hell no. The hood ridiculed her as a stripper. You think she's coming back? Fuck out of here. Anything they're gonna do, they're gonna ask her to do whatever, or do this, or tell people to vote for this person, even if that person not convenient for her own people, the people who look like her. She's not gonna give a fuck. She's not gonna give a fuck. I was watching recently I just saw the pic on Instagram of J Balvin wearing having a third eye literally on his head. And it goes back to basically what I was saying. I think that was this is what I was saying before about the goat shit. And it's just like, yo, these people are not giving a fuck no more. Back in the day, it's like, yo, you think this guy's Illuminati? And then it's like, nah, I don't know. It's like, yeah, but Jay-Z throw the Rockefeller sign. It's like, Now you just see people just coming now and just show you the goat. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Remember that show back in the days? You should see that shit now. Look at the trailer. The trailer looks crazy. Of course, it has the goat in there, coming out like he's fucking Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat and shit. And I'm like, yo, whatever happened to like my cousin told me, like, yo, whatever happened to the fucking cat and the two dykes that were like the parents or whatever. I was laughing because it's true. It had a different tone to it back when it was like TGIF. Now it's just like, oh, I get it, Halloween. But this is when they use Halloween and they're like, oh, here we're gonna hit it with the home runs. You know what I'm saying? The back-to-backs. It's whatever though, man. But it's just like, I bring it up so people could just at least have that in mind when they see shit like that. Like back in the day, they will sleep us with all that shit. We'd be like, yeah, we love it, art. That's another thing, they use art. Oh, it's so artistic. No, motherfucker, hold up. Let's reel it back a bit. Let's just know what the hell they're doing, because at the end of the day, this is all programmed. You know what I'm saying? We all know what happens as soon as you say the shit that you're supposed to say. They'll kill you. Look at the celebrities that try to put that positivity shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, man, at the end of the day, Kanye's in Chicago. Who knows if somebody's gonna get paid and be like, listen, we're gonna pay you and you gotta just shoot Kanye West. That's it. Somebody will do it. You're gonna tell me somebody that's poor? Because this is the thing, they make you poor. So by the time something comes up, you'll do anything for money. It's like a purge. By the way, talking about purge, you see all these shows about like pushing people, like triggering people. And it basically look like they're triggering people for a civil war, and it's just sad because I see that, and once I see that, I can make a better decision. The people who don't see that, how are they gonna make a better decision? They don't even know what the fuck is coming to them. All they're doing is getting into, they just taking in what the media gives them, whatever they pump them down. They don't even have an objective view. It's sad, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it just makes me think, like, listen, if this whole shit is true by Trump and all this shit that we see, that's like all these people are committing treason, and Obama and Clinton gonna get arrested, what happens if they do get arrested? I don't even want them to get arrested no more, because you know why? That shit will fucking trigger everybody, because nobody's paying attention. know what will happen. People will go crying. Listen, if you saw that shit, what happened today with Trump and Kanye in the Oval Office, and you have Puff Daddy coming out after he basically kind of defended Trump or whatever, and talking about whatever, and then arguing about, saying on their post that they can't believe this shit. If they can't believe this shit, imagine if they see Obama arrested by Trump. They can't take that shit. They'll fucking blow up. So it's just like, damn, these people are not even ready for this shit. But if you look and you do the research, I get it. People are busy. People don't give a fuck. People don't give a fuck, but they don't give a fuck. But at the same time, they quick to just throw their 2 cents on what's going on without no research. But you see what Obama been doing, and of course he probably does some good things, but it doesn't overweight the bad things, man. Like, like everything that people be looking at Trump for, it's like, damn, we wish we had those eyes back when Obama was president. He would not made it after 4 years. But I get it, now the eyes on Trump. Alright, I get it. Let's just keep that same energy until if a Democrat gets in. But they don't, because at the end of the day, you can redact the past presidents and shit. People still don't give a fuck. It's about the now. You know what I'm saying? So people are not gonna give a fuck. Listen, this Senator Cory Booker, he fucking admittedly leaked during the Senate hearings information about the case. I guess about the Ford and the Kavanaugh shit. Not even. I think it was something else. I'm not sure. He admitted it though, and that automatically get him off the Senate seat. Yeah, people don't know this, and he's calling for people to just get rowdy because of the midterms. This is a guy that been mayor for Newark from 2006 to 2013. Look at Newark. So it's not like he's fucking been a savior. He's not. Personally, to me, like a fucking cokehead or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, these are the dudes that we looking at. It's to a point right now that it's so bad that I'm not even looking at color, yo. Because you know why? Here's my little thing. Yeah, black was the butt of the jokes. Oh, black people this, black people that. It was cool hating on black people. Everybody hated on black people. I bet. Now that people are waking up, they want to put black people in a scope and make white people look crazy. And it's just like, oh man, this is the perfect. This is perfect. But you know what? Nah, man. I feel weird about this. Don't make black people look good now. Now, when y'all want this, when y'all want that vote, and then make white people look crazy, and just make everything about all white people. 10 rules for white people, and it's just like weird shit that white people themselves are doing to their own white people. Listen, man, if I'm fair, I would have a problem with this. If I'm biased, I'll be like, yeah, you know what, fuck white people. Yeah, white people, y'all always do this. Yeah, nah, that's it. It's over for that. Because at the end of the day, our parents came here, yo, for us to have a better life, not to see this shit burn. This shit is burning away. And this is how a country goes from good to bad. All you gotta do is have a couple of fucking people, not even a couple, because right now they have a lot. Just have the media make sure they have to paint this person wrong or paint these people right, and that's it. Done deal. We're gonna bite how I say that saying, hook, line, and sinker, and then a country gets fucked up, and then we become like Venezuela, which everything the prices go up, and we over here begging and shit. And nobody gives a fuck. You think the media gonna give a fuck? These are the same people and celebrities that pump down about the Second Amendment, not Second Amendment, the Second Amendment, 13. I forgot. But gun control. Yet when they step out the fucking studios, all these celebrities, they have security and they armed. If y'all pushing the gun laws, walk around without armed security. But no. So that's the hypocrisy we gotta live in 2018. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, but you gotta just see this shit and be objective. Objective. You know what I'm saying? Just see shit with a different scope, yo. Because there's definitely an attack on the United States, and it's by people that give us the smile. The smile in the face, like that song says. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta be aware of this shit. But people don't want to be aware. They just blinded by fucking whatever song comes on. And this is another thing. This is what I probably said this shit already in this fucking podcast or whatever this shit is. I just call it like I guess it's a podcast, whatever. But it's just like you could literally have people like whatever the fuck they want. I would have listen. If it's like that, then everybody gotta put Trinidad James in the Mount Rushmore of mumble rap or whatever the hell they want to call it, or the new age rap. Because when Trinidad James came out, we were laughing. But you know what? We laughed so much that it got popular, and it was like, okay, yeah. And then it's like I feel like the labels just like, oh no, hold up, we're gonna use this. And they killed hip hop like that. Nas was ahead of his time. He said hip hop is dead. And at that time, I was like, yeah, fuck out of here. We got Jay-Z. Boy, was I wrong. Because even though Jay-Z, yeah, he did held it down. But it's just like, yo, look what happened. You know what I'm saying? So that just makes you, it just makes you think. If the labels really had us in the interest, which they don't, they just want to make the money. That's why they fucking panicking now. They're trying to do anything to make streaming, for them to make money, of course. They don't give a fuck. Look at what's that guy? I forgot the name. He was recently in the Breakfast Club, and even Charlamagne was like, "Bro, you coming out like looking something crazy," and Dame Dash was like, "Yeah, they don't give a fuck about our culture." You know what I'm saying? The tall Israeli, the Jew, but whatever. If they really cared, right, they would make an emphasis on good hip hop, good lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Just simple as that. And what that would do is just have everybody that's coming up be competitive and be like, you know what? Let's make better lyrics. But no, it was like a total decline, and people are accepting that shit. You know, they accept that shit. So it's just like, damn, these people can easily get manipulated. That's what's sad. So then whoever says that they don't like it, they like old heads and all this and that. It's just like, that's why I just gotta like step away from that shit. I'm like, yo, I'm done with this shit. Fucking Kanye goes to the Oval Office and brings out and talks about Larry Hoover. And I ain't gonna lie, I really didn't know about Larry Hoover, but I did know this though. I know that Rick Ross said it in one of his rhymes. I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover. And the irony that this motherfucker brings him up in the lyrics, and he did a photo op because that's what they call Kanye, or the photo op. But 2-3 years ago, the photo op was all these rappers that are mainstream, especially the ones that are saying like Kanye's a coon. All of them in the fucking Oval Office with Barack Obama. Rick Ross, his fat ass didn't bring up Larry Hoover. Larry Hoover's still in jail. Kanye's bringing out Larry Hoover. He's the one that's trying to talk him to prison reform. If he brings out Larry Hoover, it's fucking over for you rap people. It's over for you people. I just hope that don't happen because it's a rap. It's a rap. Nobody can say shit. But it's just funny that Rick Ross, who's not really, his name is not really Rick Ross, and by the way, he worked for the United States, as a correctional officer. Then he tried to lie about it, but then he got caught, and then he goes, and then he had people in his camp saying, yeah, but people don't understand how deep this goes, trying to make it look like he's like undercover, like working for the government, but like, whatever, man, you got caught, though. It's the internet, you got caught, so keep it moving. But then for him to say Larry Hoover and not even give a fuck, like trying to bring him out, especially when you meet the president, that just lets you know this is all bullshit, man. It's all bullshit. That whole shit about idolizing these rappers has got to go. And even if I'm a fan of Kanye, it's at a certain level. You know what I'm saying? Like before I used to be an OD, fan. And I get why. Because his music, obviously, when, listen, I didn't want to listen to the fucking Saint Lunatics and Nelly all the time, man. When Kanye came out, it was fucking perfect. But, you know what I'm saying? It's just funny how Kanye's getting the heat of all this shit. And all these fucking rappers who just pumping you the same old shit. Yo, you a bum ass nigga. Yo, I got a car. This and that. The works. And we don't look at them like, yo, hold up. You selling drugs to the neighborhood? Nah. But somebody that's trying to do some positive shit is like, yeah, he's the one that gets it. So it's really weird what's going on. It's so bad that with that Kavanaugh shit, I won't be surprised if Bill Cosby, maybe Bill Cosby, yeah, did put some pills, but man, we're gonna have to look at everybody in that era, because if you hear some stories, like people were just doing quaaludes, they would just call it lubes, like, you know what I'm saying, people were doing it left and right. How many of these rappers right now will be slipping on women cocaine or weed? You know, listen, this is, you know, it is what it is. If I give a girl some weed, it alters her in a way that might get her a little hornier, you know what I'm saying? But that's already using a substance. If we want to keep it if we want to keep it real, that's what it is. Or how about liquor? Obviously, that's what happened with Kavanaugh. But what happens just as soon as, like, Rick Ross basically said it. He got flack for that. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like, so let's put everybody in jail. No, but they know who to put in jail. And it just so happens to be a black guy who, at the end of the day, you know, he was like the perfect pop for black people. For all of us. You know? And Harvey Weinstein over here gets in and out of jail, or whatever the fuck. I haven't even done research on his shit. I don't even give a fuck about it. But listen, maybe Bill Cosby is sick. If he's sick, it is what it is. But it's just like, man, so many women lie about that shit, man. Look what happened to Kobe. If he didn't have that evidence or whatever the hell they got it, which probably the Lakers pumped down some fucking, like, a heavy ass envelope to be like, yo, hold up, not him, man. He got some championships with us. But, you know, maybe if it wasn't for that, who the fuck knows? Like, he would have been in jail, man. It would have been over for Kobe. Let's think about that, you know. But that's why I like to do the research. If you don't do the research in the history, it's over, man. Everything's gonna be brand new to you. You know, when you do your research of the history and shit, just keep up on the current events and remember a little bit of shit. It's like you're gonna be like, hold up, this sounds familiar, and you connect the dots. You be like, oh, this is bullshit. And then especially when you see it becomes bullshit, you be like, oh shit, I was right. You know, and then the media. It's just so easy to tell who's sponsored. I say sponsored because all you gotta do is follow the money. We have Joe Budden, just so happens to be just like everybody else in the media. As soon as Kanye does something like this, they all want to put some hit piece on him. It's just like, damn. If that was Jay-Z though, everybody would have been like, yo, see the honorable Jay-Z is brave. He took a step forward. You know, he's brave enough to meet with Donald Trump. It would have been like that. I could just see it. You know, and it just depends on how the hell you're gonna spin the story. The spin master, they the spin master story. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it feels like they get paid to just pump a narrative, and then that makes you think like, yo, what happened to all those times where like we heard stories about artists that like they never made a hit song? Who knows, man? Who knows if they just didn't get that backing no more because they had a different opinion? Kanye said, yo, don't hit me with the cancer on my foot like Bob Marley. He didn't say exactly like that, but he referenced to that, and I was like, holy shit, they're gonna kill this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like, yo, this is shit that we were saying, and for him to say it as an artist that obviously is he knows the who's in the industry, so he probably asked questions. I remember when I went to a Kanye concert, and he broke off in one of those, you know, the segment where he just talks, and he said that Michael Jackson died of lack of information. I was like, oh shit, Kanye's dead by next year, you know, and he said that he's gonna figure it out, whatever. Who the hell knows? He never did, I guess. But it's little shit like that. I was like, whoa, you know, like this is definitely an era where conspiracy theorists are being proven right. Back in the day, and part of it is the internet. The internet was you can tell they fucked up by giving us the internet. All these politicians were saying reckless shit. We can pull off the videos now. They fucked. If it wasn't for the internet, we would have never saw that Hillary said super predators to black people and Hispanics, but specifically said that to blacks. You know, and then she want to come, and then we have Mary J singing about gun control in front of her face. Yo, listen, you gotta look up that Mary J. Blige, and and, and Hillary Clinton. That was fucking. It was so cringy. It's like, holy shit, this bitch can't win. Is she gonna win? It's a wrap. She wanted that war with Korea. She wanted that shit. Russia, she wanted that war. She would have been yeah. She would have said, she would have yes, she would have okayed everything. You know, it just seemed like that. She was already prepping that shit up in the debates. You know, and listen, I can see how this shit like this would have been so boring to talk about. But yo, my bad, yo. But I like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think about your kids. Imagine their kids. That Kavanaugh shit just proved, like, yo, you imagine you have a kid and he did stupid shit in high school. Let's just say he did do that shit. And then, like, he's trying to get a fucking good position high up. And then some girl just come out of nowhere, like, yeah, you know what? 35 years ago he did this. And it's just like, damn. I get it, yo, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, this couldn't happen within the 10 years, at least after. I give you 3 years to get over it. Not get over it, not like that, but you know, to really think about it and then come out. But no, you just come out exactly where he gets like a promotion. You gonna tell me as a parent you won't be like, fuck, this is fucked up. That's why they want to make everything a staple. They want to make, oh, you can't talk about these people, you can't talk about this group, you can't talk about this group, because it just basically puts doors instead of whenever you want to express yourself. You can't say nothing no more. You can't say nothing. Comedians, you can't even make fucking, you know, offensive, funny jokes no more. It's like they look at you crazy. Everybody has a problem now with it. It wasn't like that before. And you know what? Sometimes racist jokes are funny. You know, at the end of the day, Dominicans with no socks. I'm Dominican, and like, obviously they say it now. It's like not that funny, but it's just one of those things. It's just kind of funny, man. Like, you know, let's not be too fucking sincere and be like, oh, look, this is offensive. Come on, man. Like, we all know some shits are funny, man. Some shits are funny. But when you take that shit away from us, it's a wrap. Everybody gonna be like fucking robots. Like, oh, no, you can't say that because this means this. You can't say this because that means that. Are you racist? Because you said this and that. Yo, that's annoying. This is like a Twilight Zone episode. Twilight Zone all the fucking way. It's just like that. Fucking Yankees lost, and I'm like, man. Yo, this is the. I don't even want to get into that shit. I'm gonna just end it right here, yo. This is it. I'm already pissed off. It's enough. Tell me what to sleep. Fuck that. Anyways, Church in USA. Why I named it Church in USA? I really didn't know, man. It just sounds hot. So maybe I'll come up with some cool concept and make it look hot. But man, I didn't give a fuck. I just named it that, and that's what it was. But it's gonna be me just airing out shit like how I just did today. You know what I'm saying? It's like stupid shit that hopefully I'm wrong. I'm saying it again. Hopefully I'm wrong with everything I'm saying. But so far I'm looking right. So it is what it is, man. Church in USA. Peace.